Hi, in this video I will show you my homemade air rifle. Here I have the stock and the barrel. The barrel and the stock is from Diana Mod 50. The barrel is around 18 centimeters or 7 inches long. It's this short because the barrel and this, I have it from a friend of mine with which he drilled a hole, a bigger hole in the barrel, and of course he destroyed the riflings in the barrel, and I only ended up with 7 inches of it. I have to cut it. It's around here. Here is the top loading mechanism, like so. I cut the cylinder of the rifle here, and I welded this piece here with these holes, which I put these screws here. Will go like this, and we'll screw it in this part here, which is the trigger mechanism and the hammer. It's quite simple. Here is the old cylinder, air cylinder. This is the valve here. And this is the new air cylinder, which is the main reason why I disassembled the rifle, because I want to change the air cylinder, because this one is quite small. This one is almost twice the size of this one here. This piece here, it holds the valve inside, like this. Here is the transfer port here. Inside of this piece of tube I have the spring, valve spring retainer here. The transfer port here. I drilled a 5mm hole, and then 8mm, and I inserted a piece of copper tube here, and I put a O-ring, which these two parts will be together here, like this, and between them will be the O-ring, which will not allow air to escape here. So the rifle, it shots around 300 FPS. It shots this low because I can only fill the air cylinder with 15 bars or 200 psi, because I don't have a high pressure pump, and I am planning to make one at least 600 psi. So of course will 600 psi will increase the speed of the pellets. The valve here, this is the valve. This I made from a piece of brass. I drilled a 5mm hole, and then here around halfway 8mm hole, and here is the hole for or the transfer port. This bigger hole here is to allow the air from cylinder to came here. Or this is the I made from a piece of plastic with a screw it in, and here is the spring. On this piece of plastic I put, this is conic shape with a groove here, and I put a small O-ring. Here is also this is conic shape here, and this O-ring will sit here like so. It's work very good. These two O-rings here, it holds the pressure from the air cylinder, and this one I put only one here because I don't need the two O-rings here, because the pressure it's only for a short amount of time, which is only when the hammer will hit the valve here, and the air will fill this part here, and will go through transfer port, and of course through the barrel, and will push the pellet out. So it's quite simple. It's quite simple as principle, but not to make one, because I don't have a press drill. I made this whole thing only with a grinder and a hand drill, and trust me, it's very hard to center the drill bit and drill the hole straight, because you'll start here, center it, and the hole will exit quite offset, like this one here. It's not perfect, but it works very good. So this is my rifle, and the whole thing will go like this. The valve will be inside this part here, and the trigger and the hammer will be here, and the air cylinder, and the barrel will be like here, I'll put here with these two screws here, screwed in this part here, which will hold the whole thing together like this. It's quite nice air rifle, and it works very good. So in the next video, oh, excuse me, I forgot to explain how the trigger mechanism is working. It's like this. It's like this, the trigger. So I have this piece of brass here, the trigger, and a piece of steel here, which is like this. Like so. with a hole here, which is here on this screw. This piece of brass is here, it's like this. With a hole here or around here, which is here. And where is this screw? And here on this screw I have a spring, which is like this, and this spring will push the hammer lock up, and when I press this back, the trigger back, this part here will push the trigger, the lock here will push down and release the hammer, and of course the hammer will hit the valve, and so on. It's quite simple, it's not big engineering, it's working fine. Excuse me. And the hammer is simple as well. Next thing I will make the slingshot hammer, because this one it's working fine, but the slingshot hammer will work even better, because it will hit the valve only once, not bounce like this. This one will hit once and then multiple times will hit the valve and release the air, and this air will be lost. So with the slingshot hammer the shot counts will increase. So, and the next video I will show you the accuracy, the shots, how it shots, and the accuracy of the gun, of the air rifle. I forgot to mention here is the barrel. It's around here, and this part 5 inches or so, it's I have baffles inside it. It's not quite silent as I want to be, but it's not loud as well as normal. So thank you for watching, and I see you next time. Bye bye.